Hey, what's up, everybody? I figured since today actually marked exactly 30 years to the date that the movie The Bodyguard, starring the late Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner, was released into theaters. And I will admit, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie. And I mean, well, I will admit, it's not my favorite movie, and I was slightly overhyped. But, I guess upon rewatching it again 30 years later, it's actually, like I said, it's not a movie I'll see many times over, but surprisingly, it's something better to watch than I anticipated. And of course, initially the film was envisioned with Steve McQueen and Diana Ross in mind before it ended up going with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. And of course, Kevin Costner was the one that fought for Whitney Houston in the role of singer Rachel Marin, since he believed in her and really wanted her to be a part of the project. And this happened to be Whitney Houston's film debut. And of course, the song, I will always love you, you know, became pretty quite popular, even though the song was initially, sung by Dolly Parton back in 1974. And of course, the premise behind The Bodyguard, it deals with Kevin Costner's character, Frank Farmer, who's a bodyguard in the Secret Service to protect Rachel Marin, who ends up becoming a target of death threats and a stalker, and he tries to protect her, and I guess at first try to keep it professional, but then he ends up falling in love with her, which kind of complicates things, since he feels like you know having a romance with someone he's sworn to protect would make the job a little bit more complicated. And I will admit, for Whitney Houston's film debut, surprisingly, she actually proves that she's quite an effective actress, as she is, a singer, since, not everybody can always, do both singing and acting. Some people can, some people can, but hey, like I said, I guess it takes a matter of skill being able to do something like that. So, in terms of how I feel the film holds up 30 years later, it's something like, how would I say, like an acquired taste, like something that grows with you over time, even though it may not always be something you initially liked. Would be my particular take on it. So that's that. Anybody I guess who's seen The Bodyguard be interested to hear what they have to say about the movie 30 years later. So that's that. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving, and I look forward to sharing more content again in the future real soon. Thanks a lot.